Hey man, it's Rebel here. Catch me on the next episode of Straight Facts, brought to you by BIA Media and Currency ENT. Say.
Slide inside, little bitch, you bougie, give me vibe. She say I'm too honest, but a rebel I cannot lie. She say I'm too honest, but a rebel I cannot lie. She say I'm too honest, but a rebel I cannot lie. I'm contumacious, giving blood, sweat, and tears, ain't no man. I see you sticking by my side, that's just a gauge. I take a walk up in the club, I'm like,
ooh, yeah, that was
Starting
good.
hot today, starting hot.
That was good.
Straight facts. You know what time it is.
Back at it again. You already know. Sauce on the cut.
Yes, sir. And your man's Ace. And today, you know what time it is. We got Rebel in the building.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's up? What's up? Popular auto artist. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Independent
y'all.
artist.
Appreciate y'all.
Independent. Very important to mention. You already know.
What was the name of that track? That was
Consummatious.
All right.
That means rebel, rebellious.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really dope. So, can you talk to us about your upbringing and your first introduction to music? How did you get into it?
Just growing up in a Haitian household, you know what I'm saying?
Zopound affiliated here.
Yeah,
All right.
Big Zo.
You're gonna get some vibes. You're gonna hear some vibes early on. So, for sure, that's just something that was natural.
Right. So they got you going with the Haitian compa.
Exactly.
Right, and then from the compa, you were able to kind of
Exactly.
make your
Take
own
it from
sound
there.
and use it in hip hop.
Watching TV, you know what I mean? Just growing up, just the normal baby shit, kid shit. I'm watching BET, grew up on BET.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just always watching music, being into music.
Right. You ever thought of doing compa?
Yeah.
For sure. I got a couple big couple of compa samples I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to work with some samples, you know.
This year I'm about to drop those. To be honest, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to stamp that sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Something
can you tell
new.
us, bro? Tell us a bit about like when you started to take music seriously, right? And you started recording and releasing music, right? How'd that go about?
I always took it somewhat serious when I started in 2016.
Okay.
So it was just something that like, I knew whenever I do it, I'm gonna take it serious. So my first studio session, I came out with my first EP, Welcome to the Fall.
Mm-hmm.
So then that proceeded to my following EP called Rebel, 4-track EP. That had Japan on it and stuff, and both of them had some bangers on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my first taste at music, so I already knew this is something that I want to do.
Yeah.
So then
From the beginning, right? You like took it seriously.
Yeah.
Like you had a
First
marketing
big project.
plan right away.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's a big word. You
Speak
just
on
said
it.
there.
Right.
Speak on
I
it.
mean,
Speak
you
on
just said
it.
a big word, a big M word. So that was my issue. I never had that. I never had marketing on lock. You know what I mean? Already coming from Ottawa, it's already a city where like, man, we doing this shit like that ain't really been done before. So ain't nobody really telling us what to do, where to do it, and stuff, how to do it. Most people just leave. They end up leaving. You know what I mean? So
To go elsewhere.
if you stay in Ottawa, it took me a little while to.
Right.
I wish I had figured it out a little bit sooner. Cause I do feel like my sound is definitely something that could have popped when I started making music at 17 years old.
Right.
So, and I feel like it's always people love when the artist is like young, you know.
Yeah.
So but it's
They
all
relate
good.
more, right?
Yeah, it's all good. So,
Being able to
I think
be
they relate more. Also,
relatable.
there's a lot of potential, and you can also grow with the artist, right?
Yeah. But
You
I
get
just
this-
don't want people to like get confused when like an artist that's 17-year-old versus an artist that's like 24, 25. Just don't get the talent confused with the age. You know what I'm saying? A banger at 17 is still a banger.
It's still a
at 17,
banger, for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Just because I mean it's young that you
I don't
should-
disagree with
and
that.
A banger at 25 is still a banger at
Yeah,
25.
right,
for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
It's-
Just 'cause 25. I mean,
Music is music, right?
Exactly.
So-
So you shouldn't have no age attached to it.
Right.
Definitely.
With a unique sound, you also have a unique name. How did you come up with the name Rebel?
Rebel. Man,
And
that's
its
just,
spelling.
man, that's just, I mean, it's tatted on me.
Yeah, it's-
REBEL. It's just how I be.
Yeah.
It's just a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too crazy. Ain't nothing negative.
Yeah.
It's just really, like I always say, just not conforming to society's norm. That's a rebel in my head. You ain't gotta do nothing too crazy.
Right.
A nigga chasing his dreams
Yeah.
is a rebel to me. You know what I mean? Like that's what I call a rebel. A nigga that stand on what he represents.
Right. Not subscribing to the maybe not 9 to 5, but to not chasing your dream agenda.
Just
man.
standing on what you like. Whatever you say you do, that's what you do. Man.
Yes, sir.
You're a rebel.
makes
I fuck with
sense.
that shit.
It's real. It's real talk, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. So who were your strongest musical influencers, and can you remember? Well, that you could remember in general. Who are you listening to now?
Right now, that's a good question. Should I like to listen to something that like
Your own music.
yeah.
Your own sound.
I ain't
All
gonna
right.
lie, but I try not to do that too much, cause you know what I mean. But I try and I like subconsciously just play my own music. Cause
Of
I
course.
realize that I don't want to bite other people's sound and shit. So I'm not that point where I just listen. I make that much music that I can actually just listen to my own music. But when I do like to listen to like other talented artists, you know, such as my homies, I mean Dodo Banks, Gigi Chevy.
We
Like,
chatted him
bro,
last
I play my niggas track all the time as much as I play
100%.
mine. You know what I'm saying? So
You guys got a lot of features?
yeah, man. Oof, man, don't get me started on that, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. You have a lot in the vault. We're talking about this off camera,
Too
but
much.
we'll hold on that. We'll hold on that.
Man, too much, but we gonna come with something, right? For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I know he just dropped his freestyle, I think.
Come on now.
No, I see y'all.
Come on now.
And bro, for most artists, like originality, you know, it's like the first. The producers gave me a trash question. I gotta tell you, bro. I don't even know what's going on over here. Yeah, bro. Yo, for most artists, originality is first preceded by a phrase of learning and often emulating others.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
So, what was this like for you? Like,
That's like growing up. I feel like it's really important. Like that's how I knew. I feel like my confidence was a big part of why my music was so good to me. Is because the music I listened to, I felt was good music. Like I
Right.
felt like when you get that homie that like, man, that nigga.
but aren't you a little biased towards your that? You know,
Nah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. It comes from like what you like originally.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
It
Like,
does.
It's talent.
Yeah, if you feel like you like the artists
Yeah.
that you know, like
And
I
you
like
vibe with
artists.
it?
I'm like I like Rala Rodriguez. Growing up, I like Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I like-
Who didn't?
You know what I'm saying? Like I like Future,
Factual.
Hendrix, The
Yeah.
Weeknd,
Okay.
Travis Scott, Chris Brown. Like these are artists that's like they're not trash. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a variety,
If you pick up on what
diversity.
they're doing,
Yeah.
probably ain't gonna be too wrong for you.
I don't think there's much people calling these artists trash, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
I feel like for sure that
There-
comes from that. If you got a good year, that can definitely translate to some.
Yeah. It's
good
Some
it
good.
goes with the time, right?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
definitely. You know what? We were just talking about this a little bit off camera, but your creative process. What do you enjoy the most about it? Would it be performing? Would it be, selecting a beat? Would it be, what?
I enjoy the beat selection process for sure. I come with the freestyling process. That's how I get into it. It's just playing beat. Usually the first couple that I'm motherfucker riding, the first
Right.
couple words, shit start flowing, magic start happening already. You get a little something going on in the first couple words. I run right to the booth, start from there.
So you start with a beat and you try to freestyle on it, or you'll look for beats to freestyle on.
Yeah.
No, I'll put a beat as soon as I can. If after like 15, 20 seconds I ain't got none, I change the beat.
Yeah.
But most of the time within that 15 seconds, I'm gonna have a couple,
Right.
I might have a motherfucker start a line right there.
So is it
Right.
more so freestyling, or is it more so like you're taking your time writing your lyrics?
Because all you need is that first bar.
Yeah.
That's the hardest one. Like,
Yeah.
Once you get that first bar, then you get in the booth.
Or you just spit,
Right.
That motherfucker-
Work.
spitting straight facts.
That bitch gonna just start flying out. I need to start doing I'm gonna start doing studio vlogs
Okay.
Yeah.
and shit. And
Kind of show the process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I feel like that's a
Right.
big,
It's
big
an interesting
part
process,
that
right?
people like might really want to see.
Is it popping on YouTube nowadays? Studio
I mean, that's how I grew up. Like, I grew up watching
Watching a
studio
lot of
vlogs.
them.
Like, I used
Right.
to search for that shit
Yeah.
just to see how niggas
Right.
really get into that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
because I used to listen to the song and I'm like, damn, I wonder how they beat when
Yeah.
they made that
Right.
motherfucker. Go look it up, nigga.
Yes.
But, I mean, I go look it up.
Everything's on
Work in
Google,
process,
YouTube.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's creativity at its
Even I remember
finest.
watching
So.
that Travis Scott and Metro Boomin. He made Skyfall. Bro, I
Right.
watch that shit like every day.
Right.
And that shit just, I remember
Like from A to Z, they're just doing the
I
banger.
remember, like, okay.
Yeah, and I can imagine how it inspired you.
Yeah, I was
You know
young and I was
Right.
I kind of wanted to touch base on you with that because you mentioned The Weeknd, you mentioned Chris Brown. It seems like there's a lot of diversity in music that you listen to.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So with that being said, like what other genres are you listening to in music?
You were ready for that one.
My bad,
Haitian
my
said.
bad.
Man, we have compa in the household. We have reggae in the household. You got Michael Jackson doing what he do. You got Jimi Hendrix doing what he do.
Yeah.
You got, you know what I'm saying?
Jimi
Mr.
Hendrix,
Vandross,
right,
you got
right.
Mr. Vandross doing what he do. You got Boyz II Men do, man, shit.
Okay. He's
So a lot of diversity.
knows his stuff,
yeah,
he knows
you
his
gonna-
stuff.
You gonna come up with some.
Yeah.
Some gotta
Right.
be good out of that.
yeah. You definitely know your stuff.
I always believe in like environment based. Like that's how everything starts. Like
Right.
You're shaped by your environment, right?
yeah, bro.
So,
Like, for real,
Yes.
for real. And you can create your own environment. That's the thing, niggas in Ottawa. I understand we're in Ottawa, you know what I'm saying? So you would never think that something like
Right.
that would come out of Ottawa.
Yeah.
But you gotta think the brain is something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you can really just dive into your brain and create your own environment.
Yeah. I don't think it's an Ottawa problem. I think it's a
Now, a lot of niggas,
worldwide problem.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But a lot of niggas in Ottawa,
human,
I feel like
you know,
they limit
human
their,
nature.
They limit
Yeah.
their
It is human nature.
creativity, their brain to
Yeah.
like where they are. It's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
Like, oh, I'm from here. I can't do that. Nah,
But you have to be open to diversity to be able to do that, right?
exactly. So how do you get to that? By
Yeah, man.
Open up your brain.
Yeah.
Bro, your dictionary of music, you know your stuff. I'm not gonna test you too much today, but we want to know what is your greatest song of all time and why.
Damn, that's hard.
One.
Greatest song of all time and why?
Oh.
I could go a lot of ways with that one.
Your favorite.
Okay, that's a good one. My favorite song of all time, Future Hendrix, How I Feel.
Okay.
For real?
Yeah.
That was very like clear. Why?
Something about that, how I feel. I can't even say too much of that shit. I mean, it's very, but like that song is very like it's just real. It's ask me how I feel.
I'm not gonna. Should I ask you why? I'm like,
you chose what you chose.
Why can't you get to that, bro? You can't get into that.
It's just like it's just real. Like especially at that time and where I found that song.
Yeah.
It was really like.
Good timing in your life.
Yeah. It was just.
Like, it was speaking to you different, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like
Mm.
you gotta step to like just how it represents.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of shit niggas in life, niggas don't be like, niggas' life is really movies.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
niggas really their life is like movies. So sometimes
Yeah,
you gotta
man.
think back. When you think back, shit down. Bro.
Gotta reflect.
Sometimes it goes like
right?
that, right?
That's
It's kind of
something,
like
yeah, that's something about me. I'm really like nostalgic and really like I
Right.
think about life really. So
you think about historical records, right? What happened, how,
yeah,
and
it's
trying to
how
evolve
shit
on that.
impact me. That's a big one. for sure.
impact on you. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Growing, man. I like your mindset. And if someone has never heard your music, right? Which keywords would you tell them to type in Google to describe your flow? Tram.
Really?
Tram. Okay, so you added this to the lexicon. What happened here?
TRIM.
What that mean?
Trim. Basically, that mean tripping, but you gotta say.
Am I missing something? Am I flow? Like, is that out there on Reddit? That's on Reddit?
Yeah,
I guess we're
Okay, so tram.
So
Are you
basically,
just catching us?
I know you're catching us slipping over here. Like, is it on Reddit?
nah, for real, I would say consummations.
Okay, so tram and.
Consummations.
All right,
you gotta
work
Google
for
the
us
word.
here. I'm pretty good in English, but I guess I wasn't that good. What does that mean?
Consummations, like I said earlier, means rebellious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which ingredients do you think is most essential in making your sound and your style overall? Like, what's the one key factor that's like, hey, you know what? This is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be a heat. Because we just heard that
Work ethic and authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, work ethic, yeah. Consistency and just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Real flavor.
Yeah, that's
If
important.
you're spilling some real flavor, it's gonna drip regardless.
Right.
Now you get consistent with it. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pouring.
Bars.
This nigga knows his answers.
Well, found out. All right.
Yo, I don't know if you watched the Grammys yesterday, but like, but who's really winning the Grammys? And is winning a Grammy important to you?
Of course, it should always be important, but not that important. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you want to get recognized for what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they say Grammys is one of them ones. So
Right.
winning a Grammy,
Even being nominated is
you know what I'm
a.
saying?
It's something that add on your Wikipedia page. You feel me?
We ain't gonna never knock that. But at the end of the day, it don't do you. It don't make you. And I know I know a lot of dope artists that ain't got no Grammys.
Right.
So they got hood Grammys though.
Yeah, I'm still, Future's got a hood Grammy.
So it's all
Future's my guy. Just gotta put it out there.
Oh, Hendrix?
Yeah, you won one with Thames and Drake.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well, I
He
guess
did.
it makes sense. It's Future.
He did. He did.
He's alright.
Can't go wrong.
Right?
Question
That's
for
what's
you.
up, man.
What do you enjoy the most about being an artist?
Oof. I'm gonna say just the fact that you get to do what you believe in. That's a blessing. That's a yeah, I mean, like, you gotta cherish that. If you can be able to, that's what we all trying to do too. If you can be able to take care of your peoples and bless some peoples and people can relate to you.
Yeah.
Through you making your art.
Yeah.
Man, that's ain't too much more you can ask for than that.
Got a couple follow-up questions for you. Speaking of which, because you did mention that it is based on your environment, how's the support been with, your friends and family with making music in general?
Man, that's a good question. I feel like from coming from the city of Ottawa, that's something that every artist has to deal with.
Yeah.
It's a recurring chorus, that's straight facts
yeah.
we've heard from artists, but it ain't gonna stop us. But
Yeah.
keep going.
It ain't gonna stop.
I swear. We are down payment. Casino Life coming in. He said, "Yo, if Toronto's like New York, Ottawa's like Atlanta, we'll take this."
But like for real, it's just I feel like it's changing. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Man, I always say that, like, for an artist from Ottawa, what takes an artist 5 years in Ottawa is like 6 months in the States. Like, what you can do in the States in 6 months,
Yeah, you can do
it's
that.
gonna take you 5 years to do it in
It's-
Ottawa.
There's not as many people here, right?
Real shit.
The density of people is a lot less.
to say too about, like, the American life. You
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
completely
Like
different.
the land of the free, right?
Yeah.
You make it very rags to riches very fast in the
mindset
US.
is just different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus 300K plus people.
The environment's different,
Yeah, so
right?
Yeah, the environment's definitely
It
different.
does
More
go
people.
back full circle.
I remember, bro, Ottawa, bro, you tell someone, oh, yeah, I'm an artist. Nigga, like,
Yeah, yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
What's your badge? Where's your badge?
Nigga, like, tell
You're
me.
an artist.
But like, when I go anywhere else in the world, niggas serious.
Yeah.
You're an artist. Oh shit.
Yeah, well, they
what
take
you-
it seriously,
What you do?
right?
Like, oh, how can we work? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's different. So it's like, but
It's because there's more
changing.
opportunities.
It's changing.
Yeah.
It's changing. I love Ottawa.
changing.
It's changing, bro. We're heading in
I
a
have,
direction. Where it's like, it's lit.
Yeah. There's more connections outside.
Yeah.
Though. That's fair.
Of course.
But with the internet, would you say it helped a lot?
If you got some money to do it, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit, if you got some marketing money, and then that'll do you for sure. Anybody can make it with some internet money.
Yeah.
Studio time, all that stuff.
Marketing time, right?
Yeah.
Ad revenue, right?
Yeah.
Spam your feed, right?
I actually have another follow-up question. I have got a bunch of questions for you today. I was going to ask you to kind of go along with that. What about negativity? How do you handle, negative criticism for your music in that sense, right? So
I don't, to be honest. I don't even,
Snooze off.
yeah,
Like, I'm at the point where I did this shit by myself for so long that it's like, I done been my hardest critic. You know what I'm saying? For a while. So, ain't nothing like, shit folks be telling me, nah, if I do hear criticism, it's like, if it's constructive, I take it,
Yeah.
I can hear it, I can see it. If it's on some bullshit, like,
you just let it go. It ain't serious.
yeah, especially like folks be telling me like, especially when you know they don't know music like
Yeah.
that, or they know you don't know what you're doing. It's like, bro, you
Their
never
lack
heard
of
that, bro.
diversity. Yeah.
But the average person probably doesn't know much about music.
Yeah.
They probably
what I'm
don't
saying.
Google how the bangers
So
happen with Travis Scott.
Exactly.
They probably don't really go into the details about
So why would I be
what's
moved
real or not.
by
Yeah.
so and so talking about, man, I don't understand what you're saying in your music.
Well, I guess it's not for you.
right. I think you gotta go see the people that are interested in the genre.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because there's a market for you somewhere.
Yeah.
You just gotta tap in.
Again, speaking of which, I guess the third follow-up question, my bad. But you know what, we're kind of talking about going to the States. Have you worked in the States at all with
Yeah.
any other artists over there?
Yeah, me and my boy Hendrix from the UK, we made a
Right.
whole mixtape in LA.
Okay.
Shit, we was down
Y'all
there.
connected in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure,
Okay.
For sure. So we
Speak
tapping
on
in,
it.
You know what I mean? Trying to network, get in tune with like outside of our environment. You know,
Right.
like, going
So there was no specific producers that.
No,
like,
we just went to different studios in
Right.
down West LA, downtown LA.
Right.
To be honest, a lot of them were trash. To be honest,
Trash.
For real.
They're selling you beats like
Yeah,
you pick up
but
in
it's
like, all right, what we
that's
got?
when but like it's experience. You got to go through that to
Right.
realize that, like, you know what? Let me just find my engineer.
Yeah. I don't think most people go storefronts downtown LA shopping for beats.
For beats, yeah.
You know,
It's
with a
true.
feature from UK.
Super true.
It's a big experience.
But we
Good
got it.
experience.
Yeah, nah, it was lit, bro. It was a dope experience. Came
Yeah.
out. That's when I really started freestyling. Cause I had a phone. I used to ride a phone with a bunch of bars on it.
Yeah.
But my dumb ass, bro, I got lit. I'm in LA. And I broke that shit first.
Ah.
Oh,
day.
no.
First day there, I broke it. So
It must have been a few bars, you remember?
no, nothing, not at all.
Bro.
So then I got in the.
Must be frustrating.
All I-
iCloud. Did you try iCloud?
Nothing. I ain't got no phone. I ain't got no phone. So then all our sessions, I'm like, alright, bro. I
gotta
about to
put it
put this
together.
money, you know what I'm saying? I came all the way to LA, boy.
Yeah.
I'm about to rap, boy.
Yeah, you gotta put it together.
So then my nigga,
Right.
straight up, started freestyling ever since then, bro. I've been freestyling ever since.
Right.
Make or break situation, right? So
Make something out of nothing. And what accomplishments are you the most proud of?
Accomplishments, damn, boy. Shit, man. Just doing this. You know what I'm saying? Just doing it still.
Right.
I understand that.
You talk about 100K views off screen
yeah,
of
man,
we were
Spotify
talking-
and what's the other one? Apple
we're-
Music.
Yeah, man, we got a little. Every day we got accolades. Every week
Yeah.
we got milestones. Trying to reach every month, you know, every project. So we trying to hit 100K.
Which one are you the most proud of out of all your achievements, data wise?
My whole mixtape, Rebel of the Year. That shit meant a lot to me. My project, Rebel of the Year. I feel like that was me really. I'm coming out type shit. I'm trying to take this serious from now on. Like, Rebel of the Year is gonna be every year. Y'all know this already. So let me stamp it.
What do you mean by every year?
yeah.
Cause I've been saying that in my music for like since 2016,
Right.
2017. I've been always saying like Rebel of the Year.
So
But
tag
it's been that every year. Like,
Yeah.
every year has been the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every year I'm dropping. Every year
The
I'm,
viewers
I'm
gotta know,
getting better.
broski. They gotta know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, bro, this ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause folks be surprised, like, damn, but
Right.
but this ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
co-signed
yeah.
the confidence right now. It's very good, man.
You know what
Very
I'm saying? So,
Yeah, no, it's important. So what's been the most difficult thing that you've had to endure as a part of your career?
difficult. Just figuring out, just like, bro, everything, bro. It's just figuring out the business aspect of it. Cause I first you fall in love with the music, right?
Right.
But then you gotta understand the music business.
Right. You
So-
mentioned earlier on you wanted to right away. You knew you wanted to make that serious.
Yeah, I fell in love with the
serious part of
music
your
right
life,
away,
yeah.
but the business wasn't something that I had fully had a grasp on. And it's not
Right.
like we're in those environments where we got people to help and say, yo, so I got my SoCan on my own. It was all self-research, like how you do this shit?
Yeah.
So I feel like that took some time and shit. So that's definitely something that like I feel like it's hard in this city.
Yeah.
But you just gotta figure it out,
Yeah.
man. You gotta
Yeah,
do
this-
it.
With life, right?
Yeah,
You just
bro.
gotta figure it out.
If you
with a
really
lot of
want to
things.
do it, you gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
That's always how I think
Yeah.
about it. Like, it ain't gonna stop you. It ain't not gonna stop you.
It's all about the grind. Well, you know what? On the contrary, with that question, how do you handle success?
Shit, I don't really.
What's a proud moment that you can say like that's how I handled it and that's how I took care of it? Because hey, let's not forget you just released an album last year, 2022. That's
Yeah, I try not to get caught up too much in like in these things. You know, I feel like I'm more of a like every day. Let's just keep going, bro. Like.
and that's that mentality.
Yeah, like we like I don't know, like I don't really celebrate like that. Like you just gotta keep going.
Right.
Ain't nothing to celebrate. I always tell folks that. Folks be telling me, "Oh, ain't nothing to celebrate, really."
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta keep going.
No, man. You can celebrate the small wins.
Yeah, you have to.
Celebrate the small ones.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Let's go. You know how I celebrate? Let's go to the studio and make some more.
Yeah,
Right.
facts,
That's how we-
facts.
that's
Take
how we
advantage of your
celebrate.
talent, right? So
Yeah, that's how we celebrate.
yeah, it's very important.
So,
Yeah, man. And bro, real talk, off camera, we talk about how much you got in the vault. Like, it's crazy. I don't even know if I should say it on camera how much you got in the vault. But everybody could see on YouTube, you dropped 16 videos in 12 months, right? So what motivated you to, drop that much content?
Yeah.
Really just trying to show people that this is the rebel of the year.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And I can really do this all year.
Right. You're averaging more than one per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you manage your time?
My folks gotta tell me, yo, chill.
Yeah.
You're screwing the algorithm.
My folks gotta tell me, yo, what you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta chill. But it's true, like,
Right.
like, you gotta make sure you get a bigger
Giving the
audience.
people something to work with, like off season.
But I'm giving them too much sometimes.
Yeah.
But is it really though?
That's
Because
how I feel.
you gotta think about it like this,
People
right?
time stuff.
Yeah, the more you do content, the more people watch your stuff,
feel
right?
you.
Yeah.
So
I'm
the
agreeing
more that
with
you're in
that.
people's minds, right?
Yeah.
So that's 16. That's impressive, right?
I
So-
agree with you, but if I want to drop often as possible, I feel like if you have the music, you should do that.
Yeah.
But I also understand that, like, you know what I'm saying, it's smart to wait out, get some leverage in before you start doing things and whatnot, all the business bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna try and drop more than most, cause I
Yeah.
can do it. So
Yeah.
why not take advantage of that?
Yeah, I don't have the numbers, but I'm pretty sure most people don't drop 16 videos
You know what I'm saying?
that's-
in a
a
calendar
lot.
year.
Yeah.
Right?
Why
That's what's
not?
up, man. It's work. It's work.
Yeah.
It's work over here. You feel me?
I'm doing it.
I was gonna ask, being an independent artist, what do you feel is a hurdle that you kind of have to get through?
Independent artist hurdle. I feel like it's just the self confidence. Like, once you get your mind right, just your mindset really.
Yeah.
Once you can get your mindset right, everything else just fall in place. You got a lot of people that, to be honest, the music is not that good.
Right.
But their mindset and their it's good, it's right, it's
Right.
Good, it's
They
on
organize,
point. You know what I'm
plan,
saying? Yeah.
they execute,
Yeah, for
follow
sure.
through.
So all that music, all that talent shit, that shit just.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit just gonna shake in if you got everything else right. If you just got talent but you ain't got nothing else, well, that shit, that shit trim. So I feel like really understanding that, okay, yo, I'm a brand. All right, let me get my business license. All right,
You have to.
let me get my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta promote yourself.
you
and
gotta
your-
really
yeah.
understand, like, oh shit, I need to put some money on this.
Licensing.
Yeah. You gotta.
So once you understand that part, and you got talent,
Right.
you're kind of unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time at that point. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, man. And how involved are you in like recording, right? Producing, mastering, marketing as well. We spoke about, and other processes needed to make yourself, make money on music.
I feel I like to dabble in all of it. To be honest, like I told you, like
You want to know what's up. What's
you know what
going
I'm
on.
saying? Like when you want something, you're gonna figure it out. So
Right.
coming from this city, especially 613, you know what I mean? You know, like you gonna know all of it. You gonna know.
You heard me? Tell them all
From
the area
this,
codes,
from that.
bro.
I feel like
it is the-
one of them.
Yeah, I think a lot of people come out of Ottawa and they actually have a great business mind because
Yeah.
nigga, you have to because they ain't, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you
It's
gotta
important.
be ultra business minded to make it out of this motherfucker. So I feel like a lot of people they're taking that and they're going to other places.
Yeah, I think the blueprint is
Winning.
Belly, without a doubt.
Yeah, man.
Without a
solid.
doubt, bro.
Solid.
Like just the other day, like Jay-Z was talking about Belly on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
And you
bro.
know how Jay-Z think.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's business.
Businessman.
So, hey, man. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So if you weren't pursuing a career in music, what would you be doing?
Wow, man. Hopefully in the NBA. No, I'm saying.
By Kyrie and Luka in Dallas.
But nah, I feel like I would definitely be involved in music, whether it's directing, A&R. I could probably have a whole label by now. If I wasn't focused on my own music, I would definitely
Behind the scenes.
I would definitely have a
Right.
whole label up. Everything, music, fashion, sports. Yeah, I feel like I'm really into that.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
And out of all your tracks, which one's your favorite and why?
Wow, man. Possible. But what I will say is
We need an answer.
it didn't drop yet.
Your favorite song? Yeah, it hasn't dropped.
It has not dropped. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Can we get an exclusive of Straight Facts and have a timeline this year? Is it coming out this year? This year?
Right too short?
Management's like, it wasn't scheduled, but go ahead.
It's coming though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we can't wait for that.
Just to kind of bring it back, what label do you feel has the best roster?
What label? Damn. Label. I'm gonna go with. Damn, that's tough.
That's a tough one.
Lately. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go with one of these Memphis folks. They got them boys going crazy. But nah, I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with 4PF.
Okay, why?
They got baby. They got baby. They got goddamn Rallo Rodriguez.
Right.
I ain't gotta say too much more after that. But I'm
Right.
gonna keep going. And they got a little Keith, Trim, Super Trim.
Right, Super Trim.
This shit, the list keep going. I ain't gonna lie. It's either that or I would give it to OTF, but like One Levon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with Free Shicey. Free all them niggas, to be honest. Like most of these niggas are in the band. So I'm gonna go with.
Put it out there. But why?
What?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
I think Rallo Rodriguez.
I know. I want to know. What do you like so much about him? You feel me?
Rallo Rodriguez and No Cap. Okay, need to get back together. Dirk. What camera I look at? Dirk and Young Boy. Y'all need to get y'all shit together, man. Let these niggas get back to work. Make some projects happen. 'Cause I don't know if y'all know, but
Yeah, just be.
yeah. Anyways, nah, but Rallo Rodriguez is one of my favorite rappers right now. Bro. The shit, the wordplay, the punchline, the cadences, the flow, the melodies, everything. Like, bro, I fucks with that shit. Like,
It's a different style.
I'm a real nerd when it comes to that. So
Right.
definitely tip my hat. Gotta show respect.
Now you follow the scene for sure.
Do you have a specific vision or goal set in mind that you'd like to achieve in the near future?
Yeah, a lot. But I like to I like to keep going. That's why I keep going, because I can't just sit down and map it all out. Well, that shit ain't gonna make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta just keep
Just
going.
keep putting in the
figure
work.
That shit out. We go. We got a plan, but I mean we ain't gonna run by it like that. I mean life gonna throw you different.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Curveballs.
One thing you gotta do is keep going though.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what we gonna do.
Time
That's
waits
what
for
we're
no
gonna
man.
Let's throw you a little some here, okay? Let's switch it up.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna play a little game. Okay? It's called Finish the Sentence for Us.
Okay.
I drop a sentence, you finish it. Pretty straightforward, right?
Can't go wrong.
My favorite quote is. I'll repeat. My favorite. My favorite quote is.
My favorite quote is
Just drop something from training day, bro.
Yeah.
my favorite quote is ZOE. Zombie on Earth.
Leave it at that.
Bullet
The mo-
Tête Coupée.
Bullet Tête Coupée Caille, 1804, you know what time it is? Coupe Tête Coupée Caille. Alright. The most important thing to me is.
Family.
That's what's up. The most exciting thing about me for 2023 is.
Motion.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna switch it up again.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play the money game here.
Can't go
All
wrong.
right, currency ENT. We love money over here. Okay, I gotta tell you, man. The
Money talks.
game, man. We want to know about what's your mindset, man. Are you a TI mindset? Or you a little Duval mindset? Don't mind. We want to know. Okay. So, all right. What amount of money do you need is considered to be rich?
Rich?
Yeah,
The good rich. You want rich?
I say rich, one rich. I didn't say rich. There's a difference between rich and rich.
You said one rich.
But rich, one rich.
Just rich.
We're rich.
Just rich.
Rich.
Oh, nigga been rich before, man. You ain't got to have number 510 racks on you.
5'10" racks.
510 racks.
5'10" racks?
at all time.
Feel rich.
Nigga, you rich.
That's it. All right.
You hood rich. My nigga, you got.
I thought
My nigga,
What classifying
you
it?
got 5-10 racks.
Right,
In your pockets.
Right.
I ain't talking about bank account, nothing like that.
So let me ask you.
You
what
said
type
rich. Just rich.
I'll ask you this. Follow
I
up
thought
question. What type of money do you think you need to have to be considered rich?
Yeah.
Pretty rich.
Emphasize on the rich.
Yeah, like you
Okay.
standing on your
Rich,
knees
rich,
in the
rich.
block, like yeah.
Rich.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't nothing about $250,000.
A million?
Cool, man. Okay.
$250,000. You got $250K. You rich.
Okay.
Quarter
You
mil?
gotta think about it. It ain't wealthy.
Right.
It's rich. Niggas go rich. Niggas go broke every day.
Yeah.
That was rich.
Yeah, you very you understand. You
Yeah, I'm
understand.
understanding what rich means.
Yes.
Like,
Speak on
Yes.
it.
to me, rich ain't shit.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell, basically.
Speak on
That's
it.
what I mean by
Next
5,
one, next
5,
one.
10 racks.
What do you do with your first milli?
First milli? Damn. I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's the best ginger ale stuff.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You better put 80% of it in investments. Personally, I would do 80% real estate.
Okay. 80% real estate. What you doing the other 20? What are you doing with it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to buy a crib.
And that's what's
Nothing
up, man.
too crazy though. I'm gonna pay it off.
Right.
I'm gonna buy a crib for me and mom's. Shit, 20% ain't much though.
Shit. 200K.
Yo, real talk. I was thinking that in my head. I'm like, wait a minute.
He's thinking about housing prices. He's like, I put my mom in the crib. Well, I need a nice crib too. I moved to the league.
I'm about to stay in my crib right now. Hey, you say I got $1 million. I'm gonna stay in my crib. Right now.
Right.
I'm gonna stay in that motherfucker.
Okay.
But you know what? Investment, 80%. Some people might qualify, a crib and investment portion.
It is.
So you might be able to get you a very nice house, get your mom a crib, and still got money to flex. Or do whatever you want.
You might.
But 80% investment, 20% for real estate, you and mama, we're happy with this.
Yeah.
Now I want to know, what is your greatest investment?
That I've done?
That's the
Shit.
question.
Greatest investment.
Doesn't have to be monetarily.
Yeah.
It could be monetarily, but
It could be a
the
skill
assets,
based.
could be anything. Could
Working
be-
on yourself.
To me, music is investments.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't give you too
It
much
doesn't
sauce.
matter.
Can't give you too much sauce about the investment, but I'll tell you is studio time.
Yeah.
And if you wanna make a smarter one, buy your own studio.
Facts.
that's what's up.
Facts. Makes it so much easier, right?
Studio time is definitely investment.
Yeah.
It ain't free, right?
Yeah.
So when you walked in downtown LA, they weren't saying, "Come on in, it's a free, the free
Definitely
fall
not.
over here."
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely. Well, hey, you know what, man? We appreciate you pulling up the straight facts.
You know, time
Any
is-
last words for the audience?
ZZZ.
Okay.
Rebel of the year. 613 shit.
Yeah.
Every year, Rebel year.
Yeah. Let's speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep doing this, what we do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yayo coming soon.
All right.
February 11th. I'm talking about the folks, I ain't talking about the drug. You know what I'm talking about?
Get it right.
Fucking, you know what I mean? He coming through, we gonna be there. Shout out Too Short, go holla at him for the tickets.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Also, give him your socials.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We doing the yayo, but it ain't over there. So after that, we gonna pull up to Izzy Rose's birthday. We gonna shut it down over there about
Okay.
midnight. So slide to there right
So,
after
so
that.
first yayo,
You know what I'm saying?
right? My bullet was like. Shout out yayo. And
Come
then
out.
Izzy, who's
Big
Izzy?
Z. Izzy Rose, big artist. I come
Okay.
out 613 female
All right,
artist.
all right.
Wow.
Then you're doing that, all right?
And I'm saying, yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely gotta have it on this.
Okay. She should pull up here for sure. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
man,
That's
2 and 1,
straight.
we're gonna go crazy. February 11th.
Hey.
Pop out.
Yeah.
Yes,
See
sir.
that?
Everybody pull up. That's straight fit ass.
And that is straight
yes,
facts.
sir.
You know what I'm talking about?